So how can you equate saving the planet with saving something in your home or
Well, I mean,
yourself?
that's just what we see everywhere. Like a lot of the electric, it's like, oh, we gotta, we're saving the planet, we're wasting, you gotta recycle, like that's what we see. That's what's like painted the picture. I mean, um,
It's kind of like the political narrative. Like this is the thing, like I don't like to like go into the truth is that we all know it's a lot of it is just like political. Like it's all cap in a way,
yeah.
like maybe just like, pushing narratives. So like this whole there is we need to stop burning fossil fuels. Science proves that. However, um sometimes like these words start to get pushed out and they become like mainstream words. And then it's just like political sometimes, and it's like, and it's, yeah, I also, on a spiritual, I think it's also egotistical to think to say save the planet. Like who the hell, like the planet doesn't need to be saved from your, like, what's it called? Like this is kind of like, like you to think that this is a lot, it's like, no, like
What do
just
you mean? But
take,
what about all the plastics and stuff? We're throwing gazillion plastics into the ocean, straws into the
no,
ocean. The turtles are choking, the whales are choking, the fish are
you're right.
choking. Like, what about that? Like, let's talk all the garbage from all the,
What comes
yeah.
to mind? It's like that time where, like, the people like in a school or something, they're talking about like how the school is so messed up. The school needs to change. Like, oh, however, they're not changing internally what's going on with them. They're not changing their own life. Like so it's so much easier to just put the blame on the bigger collective rather than just looking inwards. And I feel like that is what the Save the Planet stuff is. It's kind of like, oh, you know what? And in a way to just sidestep my own responsibility, let's just talk about saving the planet. And I think that like people really need to be more like, because the truth is like, be the change that you want to see. To save the world, you have to save yourself. And this is really like, because there's political stuff, there's clean energy, and then there's spiritual at the foundation of it all. And until people start to like become what they want to see and take care of the internal stuff, that's how the world will change. People talking about saving the world but still having shit going on within themselves. I know I'm getting a bit off but it's like I don't like that whole narrative sometimes because it takes away responsibility from like individual responsibility. Like, get your home off the grid. Take advantage of these rebate
Yeah.
programs to actually get off of fossil fuels, get with a solar company to, start to generate some power, take some initiative with that, and start to take little steps yourself instead of talking a lot about like the world. Because the world's fine. It's been here for millions of years. It's not, it's going to continue to be here. Like you're not going to save it in your lifetime.